Hi all and welcome to 3.24 patch notes, the Heist version. This is going to be a very quick video. There are none. Outside of specific build changes within the patch notes themselves, there are no changes that specifically mention Heist. We do have the changes to divination cards. Just search that. So we've got some disabling of cards there, but more importantly, they have changed stacked decks. So source of divination cards drops from league content such as Legion, Blight, Delirium, Heist, Ritual Expedition and Delph now instead dropped stacked decks. So we are going to get many more stacked decks, and from the Q&A, this is a buff according to what Neon said in the Q&A. I don't remember what specifically he said. You'll have to go and watch the Q&A. But essentially, because they're removing a lot of the uniques from the divination cards, like the boss uniques, there is more chance to get Mage Bloods and Headhunter cards from the stacked decks. So this is a buff to us, I think. Other than that, there's not much else in there. There's no changes to the most popular skills that I've noticed we use in Heist. There's no changes to any of the Ranger ascendancies. Specifically, the Atlas passive tree has undergone major overhaul, and once that is available, I'm going to do a separate video on that anyway, as part of the complete Heist guide, which will come out as soon as I get access to the Atlas passive tree, and I've had time to go through lots of different variations on that. Outside of that, yeah, this is a pretty good one for us, I think. I haven't noticed any changes regarding the actual Atlas nodes we would normally take specifically for Heist. I did have a read through all of the changes. I didn't look at the Ruthless ones because I'm not a Ruthless player. So anything Ruthless wise, if you're playing Ruthless, you're going to need to go and look at those changes yourself. I skipped over that entirely. But yeah, other than that, I don't think there's much of it. So there's the change there. The stacked decks obtainers of rules from various content can no longer drop divination cards for boss exclusive unique items as well. And the other one is just regarding to ultimatums. So you're going to be able to get stacked decks out ultimatums now as well, because sextants are removed. So it looks like they're going full whole hog on the converting like all the stuff to stacked decks. Also scarabs as well have changed a lot. So we may see some scarabs dropping in Heist, possibly. They haven't specifically mentioned they're reworking the Heist rewards, but I have a feeling with the way the scarabs are going and the fact that all of the master missions are in scarabs, I think we might start getting scarabs out of the fragment drops. I can't remember if that used to be the case because I never open the fragment chests. So if you do, then maybe you'll be able to let us all know in the comments down below. Other than that, there's nothing else. I did have, like I said, I had a flick through. There's some change to some of the transfigured gems, but again, I don't particularly use those at league start. You're generally just whole hogging through with normal gems, and then you can min-max at end game. So I will admit I didn't read any of the transfigured gem changes. I was more focused on looking for Ranger ascendancy changes, or the nodes we would normally take as part of that package. But as far as I could see, there was no changes to any of the specifics there, and no changes to any of the uniques that would normally used on a typical Ranger build, such as Queen of the Forest, the Devouring Diadem, or Quill Rain, or Devoto's Devotion. All of those seem to be staying the same. So with that, I'll wrap up. I've got most of the complete Heist guide pre-recorded. So like I said, as soon as I can get that Atlas passive, skill tree available and I can spend some time with it, I'll do that little section and then I'll put up the video, hopefully be in the next few days. But that is on GGG releasing the Atlas passive tree and me then having time to digest that. Hope you enjoyed the live stream today. Feel free to subscribe for future Heist content and I'll see you in the next one.